Long time no see, huh? Good afternoon, everybody. It's December 19th. Um, Olive Experiment, Trial 7. Uh, you might be wondering what happened to Trial 6. I think it's going to stay kind of locked up in purgatory uh, indefinitely. It's kind of, you can think of it as the lost episode, the Olive Experiment lost episode. But we're here, Trial 7. And this one is just going to be real simple, straight to the point, back to basics. We're just jumping right into the olives today, folks. I want to start with green olives today. You know, why leave it up to chance? Why leave it up to fate? I've been really enjoying the green olives, and just got to hop right into them. I'm thinking, it's been a couple days. Every other one of these has been kind of consecutive back to back daily. So I'm wondering if that's going to have any kind of effect waiting. I definitely feel not as familiar with the olives as I kind of had in the past, where, in the past I could remember the flavor so well between each day. I don't feel like I have as much of a taste memory of the flavor in my mind right now. So maybe that'll have an effect. Anyway, I got 4 olives piled onto my spoon right here. Oh, shoot. Just drip it on the table. You can't see it. There's a paper towel. I just wiped off where it dripped on the table onto the camera. Anyway, so four green olives loaded up in the spoon right here, and let's get put them down the hatch, so to speak. Mm. I feel like as we get deeper in the jar and they're more immersed in the brine, they're getting saltier. I mean, I don't know. I feel like at the top they were a little less salty. Those ones tasted pretty salty, especially kind of towards the end, which is interesting. I don't feel like I was noticing the salt flavor nearly as much when I started this thing. Like, salty was not the word that was coming to mind, but I mean, let me check the ingredients here. Are these things high in sodium? Organic green olives, water, sea salt, citric acid. Okay, yeah, so there's salt in these. Sodium, 8% of your daily sodium value in 4 olives. So I'm not crazy. I'm not off base. I hadn't looked at that. But yeah, definitely there I was tasting the salt. And honestly, it is a little, maybe I just got a lot of juice because I was making sure to get a lot of juice in the spoonful, and maybe that was affecting it. I don't love the saltiness level. I do still like the taste of the olives themselves, but the salt of the brine, maybe I need to get less briny spoonfuls here, because that was I could do just a tinge less salty. I would prefer. So I'm gonna go. I'll go I feel like that was a six out of 10 today. I feel like that was a 6 out of 10 today. I liked it, but the salt was it was a little saltier than I would have liked. I understand that it's the same jar of olives. I really feel like at this point it kind of has plateaued. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, because I just feel like I'm kind of going back and forth, and it depends on the day at this point. Let's try the Kalamata. We'll kind of juice them all up today. I'll put a lot of juice in this one as well. There's Kalamata olives. Bon appetit. yeah, this is really strange. I'm gonna give that one a 6 out of 10 too. I feel the same way where it's like I'm noticing it feels very salty. I don't know if this is because I wasn't eating them for a few days, if I or if it has to do with what happens when these sit in the jars for a while, or if it's just the ones that are deeper in the jar kind of taste different. I'm definitely very surprised by this. I wasn't expecting any kind of a change in taste really at this point. And this is different from kind of what was happening with the first jar that I forgot to refrigerate, where I was kind of getting less flavor over time with those. Granted, we weren't going through the jars quickly. This one, I mean, they don't taste like, I'm not like, wow, these are overwhelmingly olivey. They're kind of just more salty than anything, and like still like a little bit olivey. But yeah, I'm giving both of these a 6. And this might be the last time I do the black olives because they're like they're not that great, honestly. But we'll do, hey, we'll give one last go at the black olives. Yeah. And I gotta say, I'm just pretty unappetized at these. Although I do think they were less salty than the other ones. And maybe I'm just sensitive to salt today. Maybe my body's telling me I've already got enough sodium in my system. But I brined these up as well, so give these a taste. I gotta give that like a 3.5 today, honestly. I feel like I'm liking the black olives less. The immediate, I don't know, something about, maybe it's just because it's been a couple days and I haven't been eating them, but like, so maybe I'll do like one more time to see if they bounce back any, but like, the immediate, like, oh, I put those in my mouth, the like immediate, like, textural reaction to that, I mean, it was pretty gross. And I get that these are, maybe these are just because these ones come in a jar. They look kind of like legit olives that a person is supposed to eat, whereas these that initially come out of the can. And so maybe I have something to learn. If anybody knows about like the culinary uses of black olives and if these are just like supposed to be used for a different thing, please let me know in the comments, because that's certainly the energy I'm getting, is that like these don't feel near, like I don't feel like anybody would like to eat these as much as these other two. But I'm not an olive expert, so if anybody in the community could enlighten me there, I'd love to hear it. Anyway, that does it for today. Thanks for tuning in. I definitely won't be posting a lot soon here, as for the Christmas holidays I'll be kind of tied up. So I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. See ya.